Hello, this is Dr. Beers. I'm spending some time with you today to talk about some college information that's coming up very soon and also some registration information for your senior year already. It may seem like it's quite a long ways away, but college is right around the corner for you. So we just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about what you needed to do, when you needed to do it, and that sort of thing. I know a lot of you guys have dream colleges in mind and dream jobs in mind. And so, a big purpose of this information session is just to talk to you guys about what you need to do and how you can accomplish some of those dreams. We will also talk about your schedule for next year. There are lots of reasons why Air Academy students go to college, why they need post-high school training, and I would say about 85% of Air Academy students go directly to college, and of that remaining 15%, a very large number eventually goes to college or eventually gets post-high school training. So why would you want to go to college? Lots of reasons why you might want to go to college. The friendships that you build, the networking that you do can last a lifetime. You may meet a business partner or a law practice partner. You may meet a best friend or a spouse at college. The expertise and the training that you receive. That will be very important to get those high-paying jobs. And speaking of pay, it is estimated almost $1 million more income in your lifetime by being a college graduate than just by being a high school graduate. So that could be a lot of toys or things you could do with your money. Maybe it doesn't seem right for you right now. Maybe you're like, I'm not sure if I want to go to college. Some Air Academy students do choose to go to work first, and that's okay. Some Air Academy students do choose to enlist in the military, and that is just fine. But eventually, you will want to do some further training. Maybe you want a job promotion. Maybe you earn well-deserved GI Bill money. So you'll want to know how to apply for college, and you'll want to know a bit about the college experience. A lot of times at Air Academy, students get kind of stressed out about will they get into the right college? What if they get rejected? And just know that more than 3/4 of the colleges out there accept 75% plus of their applicants. And so it might seem a little scary right now. Once you've done a college application, once you have a college acceptance, it seems like a lot of those fears go away. Sometimes Air Academy students do want to go far from home, but you don't need to. 88% of high school students go to college right in their home state. If you're ready to go out of state, if you're ready to go a long ways from home, go for it. But just know you can get a great education here in Colorado. Colorado has a lot of different colleges and universities that are outstanding, and especially during these kind of uncertain times with the pandemic and that sort of thing, a lot of students feel a little more comfortable going closer to home. So don't panic if you don't have all your decisions made now. You have time. You don't need to know exactly what you want your major to be yet. On average, students change their major 3 and 4 times. It is nicer though, the more you have it narrowed down, the easier it is, and the less time and the less money it could cost. If you change your major enough times, that's where you could end up going to college maybe 6 or 7 or even 8 years to get your bachelor's degree, and we don't want that either. I did just want to touch on enlisting in the military, certainly for guaranteed pay, guaranteed benefits, for some great training and leadership training, and a lot of GI Bill and college benefits. Certainly is a thing that a lot of our Air Academy students consider, and a chunk of our Air Academy students do. Like I said, though, a huge benefit is earning GI Bill money, and because you earn that money, you definitely will want to know how to apply for college. Know yourself, that's really important. Naviance and My Colorado Journey both have very good websites and have all kinds of interest and abilities inventories. My Colorado Journey also has something you definitely want to register for, and that is called the College Opportunity Fund. and the College Opportunity Fund is good for up to or over $12,000 at any Colorado college or university, any public Colorado college or university. The private ones have some additional rules, but it'll take you about 5 minutes to register for your College Opportunity Fund, and it's worth $12,000 should you stay anywhere in the state of Colorado. Types of colleges, just to kind of give you an overview of your choices. So 2-year public community colleges or junior colleges typically cost only about $4,500 a year. And that is a great place to start. They have a very open door admission policy. You will be accepted to a community college. Colorado community colleges, associate's degrees are guaranteed to transfer to the 4-year colleges in Colorado. So that's a very good place to start. A little bit smaller, generally smaller classes, smaller schools than some of at least our bigger ones. And so definitely worth checking those out. 4-year colleges, 2 major types, public and private. There are in-state and out-of-state choices, of course, but never judge a college based on the initial price tag alone. A very important lesson, a very important thing to think about. Just because a college has a pretty pricey price tag to begin with, that isn't the final net price that you will pay. So my advice is I would go on to any college's net price calculator, and you can plug in information about you as a student, plug in information about you as a family, and it will spit out a pretty accurate price on what you could expect to pay at a 4-year college. So that net price calculator is important to look at. Know that 4-year colleges generally are more selective, so they're looking more at GPA. They could look at ACT and SAT. A lot of colleges, especially this year, have SAT and ACT optional. But if you can score well on them, it's great to send those even if it's optional for that college. It could just mean more money for you, maybe a higher merit scholarship you could qualify for. So they will look at extracurriculars, letters of recommendation if needed. Generally speaking, Common App colleges would like 1 or 2 teacher recommendation letters. There is a group of colleges called the WUI, and WUI stands for Western Undergraduate Exchange. There are over 100 Western Undergraduate Exchange colleges in the Western United States. And so if you qualify for WUI at the college, you get to pay in-state tuition plus a half. In-state tuition plus a half. Some of our more popular WUI colleges include Northern Arizona, Montana State, University of Wyoming, University of Utah, University of Hawaii is a WUI school as well. So every WUI college establishes their own criteria. So it's not automatic just because you live in Colorado, you qualify for WUI at all of the WUI colleges, but certainly a nice way to go out of state, but not pay an out of state price. We have many students who are interested in obtaining an appointment at one of the U.S. Service Academies, a huge honor, especially at our school, given the fact that we're on a military base and on a service academy as well. So that process is very time consuming. I would highly recommend going to academyadmissions.com, and they will spell out a checklist of all the things that you need to do and when you need to complete them to apply for a service academy. It is kind of like 4 applications in one. You have to apply for a nomination from a senator or a congressman, and you have to apply to the academy. And so it is a time-consuming application process, but I can tell you it's the equivalent of a $430,000 scholarship should you choose to attend one of the U.S. Service Academies. So especially a big deal around here, like I said, with our school's geography. So one last slide, and then I'll switch over to another recording, part 2. But the common application, it's time to start checking this out. So there are over 800 colleges now that take the common application, And so if you go to commonapp.org, you can start building an account now, and you can also see a list of colleges that all take the Common application. So more and more Air Academy students are using the Common application now.